Yo, this is Larry again. I got some ideas in me that I think people are gonna love. Number one, we need to get somebody in office one day that actually understands life, live life on a normal level. There's more middle class and lower middle class and poor people in this country than anything. But we have way too many people in office that they'll say they worked their way in, but their lives were a little better. So they were able to and had time to. I'm a grown man with 3 children in the middle of a divorce. And some people don't understand that's life, yo. I went through brain surgeries, I'm disabled. I've seen things growing up that most people that look like me don't see. So I respect people a lot more than most. There's some things in politics that like we need to change. And when I say that, yo, after 2024 elections, I would really love to run for office. I just need some people to back me up. I think as of now, like, we don't really have a choice who to pick. All the people I picked are like polished. That's the reason Trump is going to get into office again, because he's not a polished politician who practices bullshit. Yo, bottom line is this. I want to run in 2028, and I really want one of the parties to back me up, because I'm a centrist. I'm more of a Republican because of my religion and my respect for people. See, people forget what the Republican Party is really about. It's about religion and family. If you go to Republican states, or you talk to people from Republican states, you see more of that need to take care of your family. Like, my mom's starting to get a little older now. I keep telling her. She has her own house right now. After my divorce, I'm going to go live with her for a little while, because it is what it is. If I keep my home that I earned, I will. But if I can't, I won't. I'm not a greedy man. Unfortunately, I can't work right now. I haven't been able to work in almost 2 years. I only worked a month in the last 2 years because of my illness. But at the same time, I can still listen to people and show respect and love. We need to start thinking about how people are and what you see, not just what people who aren't in the real population don't see. Like, I've seen everything from poor to rich in people, and I love them all. There's no disrespect either way, but I think we need somebody representing people in this country that honestly understand life, yo. Like, and how it is when you're on your bottom leg, and how some people take advantage of the bottom leg. Culturally, we got to stop using race, religion, and creed in this country to hold people back. It's a problem, because kids that grow up thinking that they're beneath other people are always going to be in their minds beneath those people and act like they're sad. Bottom line is this, yo. Like, when you think about things, the law should all be the same for all people. There shouldn't be like an extra law if you beat this guy up or that guy up. A lot of this anti this and anti that laws, yo, assault's assault, murder's murder, rape is rape, yo. We gotta stop changing the laws so we could prosecute somebody a little more because they did it to somebody for the wrong reasons. Yo, anytime you assault somebody, it's for the wrong reasons. Anytime you rape somebody, it's for the wrong reasons. I don't care if a fist fight is over race. I've seen it. I gotten jumped because I'm a white boy in the wrong neighborhood. I've got jumped in white neighborhoods because I didn't fit in. Like, my life's a shambling mess right now, but I'm keeping my composure and acting like a gentleman. Like, things in this country need to change where people start showing respect. I respect women more than anybody. I still show that same respect that should have been shown from day one. Women carry children, but at the same time, like, that's a part of life that came with your body. Like, it can't be used as a crutch, yo. That's who you are. Like, right now I'm sick. I can't work because I'm having seizures and stuff. But, like, that was from my brain cancer and my surgeries. Trust me, I get disability like I've been trying to. And I'm just going to be a man about it. Try to help people while I'm sitting here on disability. Maybe, if I get to keep my home, I'll try to help other people in my situation so they can heal away from their family a little bit. So maybe the family doesn't feel like mine did as I was healing from brain surgery, because I was begging for silence because I was in so much pain. And I ended up losing my family for that. I was begging for somebody to support me financially, which I'm very proud of her now because she's supporting herself. And I'm glad she did. And I just wish she helped me out because I did it for her for 20 years. And it's no disrespect to her. I hope her life goes better. If she doesn't love me, whatever. It is what it is, yo. Like, love falls apart sometimes. I just wish we could maintain a respectful relationship as friends. Because, I went through a lot. I'm sure she felt some of my pain. And I hope she did, because if she didn't, she never loved me at all. Every time she didn't feel good, I felt bad for her. And anytime I see another human being that don't feel good or are going through shit, I try to be a man about it and put my arm around them and say, yo, I'm here for you. I want to see if somebody one day picks me up. Like, I've always wanted to be in politics since I was a kid so I could help people, but do it in a proper way, not look at them and say, oh, you're fucked up because of this. I just want to look at them and say, yo, I know I'm white, but like, I understand, a cop kills somebody in the hood. Those cops are just as scared as the people in the hood. People don't understand that. Like, I hung out in bad neighborhoods when I was a kid because I was hiding from things. I'm originally from Jamaica, Queens, and when I moved out of there, I was already past that stage of my life where I got comfortable where I live. I was young when I left there. I was probably about 5. Maybe even a little younger, but I already seen some things. Because I used to look out my window and watch everything going on. So by the time that phase came past, I saw too much. I seen victims and stuff. Like, the criminals just need to be prosecuted properly. Like, we can't make it all about race and creed and everything else, because that just makes people stay separated. We need to love each other as people. Like, I don't look at skin color. I don't look at race. I don't see that you don't speak English and think you're a piece of garbage. Like, I'm not built like that. I even say hi to everybody. I show them respect. I'm not above anybody. I'm not below anybody. We're all just equal human beings. And we got to stop using race to keep people separated. We got to stop using religion to keep people separated. Yo, if you're Muslim, Jewish, or Christian, or Catholic, I was raised Catholic, but I'm a Christian now. I really want to see this world come back around. Like, I'm not college educated. I did go to college for a while I was working 15, 16-hour days. I was trying to get classes done, and I was too tired, too beat up. And now I'm like, my head is totally up my rectum in some ways. But my thought process when it comes to people is not. I really want to see people love each other. I really want to see a foundation in this country where we still use our laws, but it ain't just the people certain parties represent. Like, yes, I'm a centrist Republican, and the reason why I'm a Republican is, one, I'm a religious man, and I don't think the way the Democrats talk about religion like it's just garbage makes sense. The whole ideals of religion is to teach you how to act as a human being. Whether you, like, I always wanted my kids to go to, like, religious school When I say that, I mean CCD, because I grew up on CCD, and if it wasn't for that, I would have been an animal. It kind of gives you a place to sit and learn and read the stories in the Bible. Whether you believe they're real or not, the stories make sense. They're supposed to show you a path. And even if you're not Christian or Catholic or Jewish after, or Muslim after you're a child, it teaches you a foundation of people. And I see that now more than ever. My kids used to make fun of me when I came home from church. My kids refused to go to church with me. And to me, that's sad, because you need to learn things like compassion and love. The foundation of religion is to teach you how to act. So even if you don't end up staying in that religion, at least when you were young, it gave you some kind of like path. I'm still a Christ lover. Jesus is my savior in many ways. He showed me how to stop being so angry all the time. So I'm not angry at all. Not saying I won't defend myself if I have to, because I will. Like, people don't understand who I am, and people don't understand who a lot of people are. So maybe we should start thinking about that when we look at people. And it doesn't matter what color they are. My daughter's dating a black man. I really don't care. And he's not even a perfect person. But I don't care, because nobody's the perfect person. I don't care who my daughters date. I don't even care if they date girls. Like, let's be real. And I'm a Christian saying that. It ain't my job to judge people. And a lot of Christians got to start realizing that. It's your job to lift them up when they're down. As a Christian, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, I know I'm disabled right now. Like, I'm still a mess. But at the same time, you hear me talking. Like, I just want to see people love people. I'm so sick of seeing neighbors that don't talk to each other, and they shut their doors. Like, I walk outside, I say hi to anybody that walks past my house out of respect and love, just to show my love for people. Everybody that lives around my house that I'm in now knows my first name, knows who I am, and knows I'll do anything for them, sick or not. And then they yell at me to stop it, because they won't let me do it because I'm sick, because they care about me enough not to let me do what I normally do when it comes to putting myself out there to help people. I really want to see people love each other again. I'm so sick of all this nonsense. I'm so sick of everything I see right now. Like, they wanted to make weed legal. Oh well. It is what it is. I know when I was a kid and I smoked grass. Oh, I'm sorry. That time it was pot. I call it grass because my old uncle called it grass. R.I.P. Uncle Bill. I still miss you. Yo, there's too much stuff going on in this world where people aren't thinking right. Like, when I say thinking right, I mean compassion, respect, and love. I love every human being on this planet, whether they hurt me or not. Something people gotta learn. It's not just for them, it's for you. You hold grudges, you hold that shit, and I'm telling you right now, things will fall apart. Our political compassions in this world are nonsense. The way a country really works, a lot of people don't understand. If a country can't fight for itself, guess what? It gets taken over. It's been like that for the last million years. You have to defend yourselves, yo. If you want to buy stuff off other countries because you need help, yo, buy it. Don't expect them to hand it to you. This world became a place where people expect things handed to them. Right now, me trying to get on disability is like the most disgusting thing I ever did. But at the same time, I can't put in full days of work. Even if I wanted to. If it rains, I'm a mess. So, like, I just don't understand how people think, yo. Yo, love all. God bless all. And if anybody knows how to run politics, let me know. Because I think that's my future. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to work. Where I could try to help people in that way. I always wanted to be a cop when I was a kid, and every time I tried when I was married, it turned out we can't move there, we can't move there. Or, oh, we don't have enough money for you to go to your 6 weeks of training. So I never became a cop. You know, that's just how my life was, and it is what it is. Yo, I do anything for my family like a man. Drove a bus for 10 years, was a mechanic the other 10. And when I say mechanic, I was running shops and working as a mechanic in some shops. So, yo, mad respect to everybody, mad love to everybody. I hope people understand where I'm coming from. Oh, just so people know I'm 42. By the time that comes up, I'll be about 46. Get me a good vice. I think we should go back to whoever loses the election becomes the vice president. And that way both parties are represented in a good way. I think presidents and vice presidents should be able to talk to each other and handle business instead of this whole spread out thing where it's like, yeah, I picked this one because I'll get more votes. If I was to pick a vice president, if I ever became president, it would be somebody who was in politics longer than me. Like, way longer than me, because I've never been in politics. I always wanted to. And then we could show love. And then I could understand their game. Yo, politics is nothing but a street game, guys. It's just done with suits on with paper, yo. As far as I'm concerned, the government acts like the mob did back in the day. And no, I know I'm Italian. I don't believe in crime. So I was never in that situation. I knew a lot of people that were. When I was a kid, I knew a lot of people that were minority, well, I'm sorry, other cultures. I don't call people minorities. When you think of that word, minor, what are you trying to say? They're less than you? It's still a way to say it. They're just people. Stop looking at skin color. Yo, all cultures are going to look at people different. Irish people didn't like Italians for years, and then they end up being wives and husbands that are Irish and Italian. I'm German, Irish, and Sicilian. Oh, I'm sorry, Italian. I'm a little dark skinned. When I had my blood tested, it showed I'm Egyptian. And what was the other one? My bad, Greek. Because when you look at Italy, Italy isn't the culture people think it is. Halfway down Italy is a bunch of dark-haired, dark-eyed people because they weren't the rich. And the ones who lived up north, they were the people that picked up boating stuff and made farms. People got to understand real culture. The reason why the mob ever existed was because Sicilians were treated like shit. So they made it in their country to defend themselves. And then when the law came back, they were wondering why the mob was running Sicily. Yo, bottom line is this: Sicily got taken over so many times, they had to. It's just like other cultures that have gangs that get away with it because the culture's too weak. You know, that's why there's Crips and Bloods and stuff like that, because they're, no offense, but I respect that and don't respect it at the same time because I don't believe in crime. If those cultures were people that went to work and just stayed together and wore those flags, I would respect it way more. Anytime you have gangs, they're a culture of people who feel under other people and they fight back. People don't realize gangs are just mini wars. And they end up killing each other. It's gross. But yo, God bless everybody. I hope I didn't say nothing to offend nobody. I really want people to think about this. Because we're all equals. I don't give a crap. The laws should just be the laws. Take care. Have a great day. God bless everybody. I don't care what you call them.